a chill in the air, and there's nothing like it.
When the red headlights come on and Gravedigger takes the track, you feel alive.
That truck wreaking havoc was one of the highlights of my childhood.
Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina. It's the legendary Gravedigger.
Vinson, driving Gravedigger.
She's got it! Sky's Megalodon, beautiful! Gotta save right there, Cole! Yeah, that's what you want to see!
Tucson, this is MonsterJam! Is MonsterJam Racing. All 8 trucks have been seated into the bracket based on a random draw and will race head-to-head to the finish line. The winners of these 4 matchups will make it to the semi-final round. Tucson, who's ready for MonsterJam Racing? Turn your attention to the corners of the arena. You see those red lights. Those are our stage lights. The yellow lights on the outside, when they are lit, that means the trucks are staged. And when the yellow lights in the inside are lit, that means the trucks are ready for racing. And of course, when they go green, that means it's time for racing. Coming in for a win in the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Competition, it's David Olfert and Jurassic Attack. From the state of Kansas, it's Kaylyn, Migues, and Jailbird. Let's go racing! Coming for another win this weekend in racing is Myranda, Cozad, and Scooby-Doo. From Detroit, Michigan, it's Brad Allen Nitro Menace. The outside lights are lit. We are just waiting for the inside lights to go yellow. And once they do, that means it is time for racing. Let's go green. A two-time championship winner this weekend in Tucson is Travis Mowery and Rockwell R.E.D. Last night's overall event championship winner is Vinson Gravedigger. Trucks are stage making their way to the starting line. Only one can advance to the semifinals. Who will it be?
Gravedigger!
Let's go green.
Jurassic attack will advance to the next round.
Make some noise if you think Gravedigger will win. Make some noise if you think Scooby-Doo will win. This is the second matchup this weekend between these two. It is Dog versus Digger. Only one can make it to the finals. Who will it be? Let's go.
Gravedigger advances to the next round.
Monster Jam Racing Finals. The winner of this race will earn the first 8 points of the day and will take the lead in the overall event point standings. We are now down to the final two on the road to Monster Jam World Finals 21. Tucson, are you ready to meet your racing final contenders? Coming in from the prehistoric ages, it's David Olfert in Jurassic Attack. It's the black and green wrecking machine, Vinson and Gravedigger. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the final round of Monster Jam Racing. Only one can win. Who will it be? Let's go.
Your winner is
just 2 wheels. Let's take a look up on the video board for an idea of what to expect when it comes to this competition. You are about to see some of the sport's most dynamic technical moves, such as stoppies, poppers, sky wheelies, nose wheelies, bicycles, moonwalks, and much more.
Fans, this is your first opportunity to score our Monster Jam Superstars at judgeszone.com. You have 20 seconds after the completion of each run to hit submit and make sure your scores are locked in. Remember that code is TUC. The Monster Jam truck with the highest average score submitted by you fans will be the winner. Tucson, who's ready for the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge?
Flying into the competition, it's Kaylyn, Migues, and Jailbird.
Make sure that you're waving back and make sure you're clicking submit.
That's right, Monster Jam fans. The score for Jailbird is 5.359. That is your score to beat.
Make some noise for Brad Allen and Nitro Menace. We know you love to see those crashes, but take a look there on the super glue glued to the action replay as Brad showed you guys a sky wheelie, and there he has it on 2 wheels. Was attempting to save that and just did not make it, but cool nonetheless. Make sure you're keeping that in mind at judgeszone.com. Swiping up or down on that BKT tire to show Brad exactly what you thought of this 2-wheel skills challenge. Now give him a round of applause as he gets up on 4 wheels.
The score to beat is Jailbird with 5.359. And the score for Nitro Menace is 7.8 9-7. That is the news.
Make some noise for Mowery in Rockwell Red. You guys know what to do. Get those scores locked in at judgeszone.com. Take a look at that replay there to refresh your minds before you swipe up or down on that BKT tire. That code is TUC for Tucson, Arizona. We are so glad to be here, and you fans are a part of history. This is Monster Jam's 30th anniversary, so make sure that you're heading over to judgeszone.com and also monsterjam.com to see all of our highlights.
The score to beat is Nitro Menace with 7.897. And the score for Rockwell Red is 8.383, your new leader.
Put your hands together for Olfert and Jurassic Attack. Already a winner here today with 8 points there in racing. Now you guys will have the opportunity to score, and can he do it again? Take a look there, a moonwalk up the pod and back across. An incredible combo move out of Dave that really does take a lot of skill. It's pretty obvious that driving 12,000-pound Monster Jam trucks is not easy, and balancing these 650-pound wheels is definitely not easy as well. Keep that in mind as you are judging here today.
Just a few seconds left to lock in those scores at judgeszone.com. Scores are now locked in. The score to beat is Rockwell Red with 8.383. And the score for Jurassic Attack is 7.768.
for Brandon Vinson in Gravedigger. Scoring is now open over at judgeszone.com. You guys have 20 seconds to lock in those scores. I can tell you like what you saw. Let Brandon know over at judgeszone.com and swipe up or down on that BKT tire to what you guys think that this combo deserves. Take a look at the Glued to the Action replay. Now this is a nose wheelie into a moonwalk down the pod. Incredible skill here out of Brandon Vinson. These driver athletes put a lot of hard work into prepping to give it their all here in this two-wheel skills challenge.
Scores are now locked in, and the score to beat is Rockwell Red with 8.383. And the score for Gravedigger is...
Let's hear it for Myranda, Cozad, and Scooby-Doo. Monster Jam fans, no other sport allows you to score the competition, but you get to today here at Monster Jam. On Sunday Fun Day, we want you to be having fun and being a part of the action at judgeszone.com, swiping up or down on that BKT tire. That code is TUC, and you have less than 10 seconds left, Tucson, to get those scores locked in. Just make sure that you're scrolling to the bottom and clicking submit. You guys are doing such a great job so far. Let's see what you say.
The score for Scooby-Doo is 4.568. That will put Lyght in Megalodon.
Here with us at Monster Jam, and that you are a part of history. Here today, we want you to be scoring fairly and accurately. We know you have your favorites, and I can't blame you, but we just ask you to score here for these driver athletes that put everything into their performance.
Scores are locked in the score for Megalodon is 7.022. That puts him in 5th place, which means your winner of the Great Clips 2 Wheel Skills Challenge is Vinson in green here. For Monster Jam Donuts.
Ready to dig for bones, it's Myranda Cozad in Scooby-Doo.
Scoring is now open at judgeszone.com. Don't forget, after each competitor, you will have 20 seconds to lock in those scores. That code is TUC. There she is, Myranda Cozad, hopping out of a car, feeling good about her donut run. Take a look on the video board, stay glued to the action of that donut run brought to you by Myranda Cozad. Yes, a great way to start off the donut competition here today in Tucson, Arizona. Ladies and gentlemen, you only have a few seconds left to get those scores locked in.
The score for Myranda Cozad is 7.997. That will be your score to beat. And flying into this donut competition, it's Kaylyn Migues in Jailbird.
Let's hear it for Kaylyn Migues in Jailbird. All right, ladies and gentlemen, scoring is now open at judgeszone.com. There she is, way to her back, ladies and gentlemen, while you are locking in those scores at the same time. Kaylyn Migues had an amazing donut run. It's all about you. Let her know what you think by locking in those scores. Take a look at the replay up on the video board. That control and momentum brought to you by Jailbird. Slide that BKT tire to the score you would like to submit, and make sure once you're done picking out your score to hit submit.
The score to beat is Myranda Cozad with 7.997. And the score for Jailbird is 7.537. So swimming in from the deep depths of the ocean, it's Lyght driving Megalodon.
There he is, feeling good about his donut run. Go ahead and give him that sharp attack action in the stands. And while you are doing that, I know you are multitasking by submitting those scores right now at judgeszone.com. Look at that momentum as he finished off his donut run up on the video board. make sure you are factoring that in when locking your scores right now. Don't forget you have a few seconds left. A great way to start off the donut competition and keeping it going. Our athletes are counting on you to submit fairly and accurately. Scores are locked in.
The score to beat with 7.997 is currently Myranda, Cozad, and Scooby-Doo. The score for Bernard Lyght in Megalodon is your new leader. Making the jump from technician to Monster Jam driver. Coming up next, David Olfert in Jurassic Attack.
Let's hear it for David Olfert in Jurassic Attack. Round and around he went in that massive Monster Jam truck for his donut run. David Olfert is trying to get a win today, ladies and gentlemen. He's waiting on you to lock in those scores right now at judgeszone.com. Factor in what you see up on the video board. The original super glue remain glued to the action replay. That momentum almost going into a cyclone, but he stopped at the end of his donut run. Just a few seconds left to get those scores locked in, ladies and gentlemen.
The score for David Olfert in Jurassic Attack is 7.502, putting Dave in 4th place. Welcoming 4 donuts, Brad Allen in Nitro Menace.
MonsterJam fans, lock in those scores right now at judgeszone.com. Stay glued to the action, brought to you by the original super glue. Up on the video board, Brad Allen going around and around, almost going up in his truck. Waiting for you to get those scores locked in. It's anyone's game at this moment. These athletes are counting on you to submit your scores fairly and accurately. They're trying to get that bid to Monster Jam World Finals 21 in Orlando, but you hold the power in your hands.
And the score for Nitro Menace is 7.798, currently putting him in 3rd place. Coming from Virginia, it's Travis Mowery and Rockwell R.E.D.
It's Travis Mowery and Rockwell R.E.D. Feeling good about his donut run. There he is out of his truck. Make sure you are locking in those scores right now at judgeszone.com. Look at the video board of that replay brought to you by Rockwell R.E.D, giving us a cyclone going up on 2 wheels. That is a lot of technique and a lot of talent to have when competing in Monster Jam overall. Let them know what you think about that. Make sure you are submitting fairly and accurately. Slide that BKT tire to the score you want to submit. You have just a few seconds left. Actually, scores are now locked in.
The score to beat is Megalodon with 8.466. And the score for Rockwell Red is your new leader. Ready to bury the competition, it's Vinson in Gravedigger.
Let's hear it for Vinson in Gravedigger. Lock in those scores right now at judgeszone.com, our last competitor for the donut competition. Waiting for your scores. There it is up on the video board. Make sure you are taking that into account when locking in those scores right now at judgeszone.com. Gravedigger finished off his donut run on 2 wheels, landing a clean landing. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, a few seconds after each competitor to lock in those scores, you will have one more competition to submit after donuts. But right now, we are going to crown our donut winner once we get this score for Gravedigger.
The score to beat with 8.923 is currently Rockwell Red. And the score for Gravedigger is your winner of the donut competition is Vinson in Gravedigger. It's time for our first competitor here in the freestyle competition. It's David Olfert driving Jurassic Attack. MonsterJamLord.com in this last freestyle competition. We want to make sure that your voice is heard. You make all the decisions tonight, and the power is in your hands. You have about 15 seconds left to lock in those scores this afternoon. Again, that code is TUC. You see that up there on the ribbon board. All you have to do is swipe up or down on that BKT tire to let Dave know exactly how you thought he did.
The score for Jurassic Attack is 7.385. That is your score to beat. Coming in.
bottom of that Monster Jam truck. Nothing to worry about there, but it sure looks cool. Make sure that you guys are getting in those scores at judgeszone.com. Monster Jam is the only sport that allows you to score the competition. Here at Monster Jam, men and women compete as equals. As you can see, we've got Kaylyn Migues out here, and she competes in the same competitions. You guys know it. Who are the ladies in here? Let me hear ya.
Scores are locked in, and the score for Jailbird is 6.576. That will put her...
for you guys to be able to score. All you have to do is be swiping up on that BKT tire over at judgeszone.com. Again, the power is in your hands today, and these driver athletes are looking to make it to Monster Jam World Finals in May. That will be in Orlando, Florida. If you want some tickets, head on over to monsterjam.com.
The score to beat is Jurassic Attack with 7.385. And the score for Nitro Menace is 7.442. That is your new leader.
Make some noise. That was Myranda Cozad and Scooby-Doo. Did take a tumble there at the end, but an awesome freestyle performance out of Myranda Cozad. Our safety officials are out here making sure that she is all good, and they'll flip her back over. Vance, what did you think of that? We love to hear it. Let her know what you thought over at judgeszone.com. You have about 15 seconds left to lock in those scores. Just make sure that you are clicking submit so that your voice is heard here today. Now Myranda just covered 1,200 yards of dirt.
Scores are now locked in. The score to beat is Nitro Menace with 7 7.442. And the score for Scooby-Doo is 8.966, your new leader.
Put your hands together for Lyght in Megalodon. Another trouble here in Freestyle. As you can see, these driver athletes are laying it all out here on the track. Make sure that you guys have those shark attacks ready when they flip him back over, because you know he'll be doing it and pointing right at you, wonderful fans. Make sure also that you're checking out judgeszone.com, swiping up or down on that BKT tire. Your scores will be brought into Judges Zone, and the average will be what the score is today. That code is TUC. Once again, here in this freestyle competition, just a couple more trucks left here to compete.
That's right, Monster Jam fans. We are going to find out that score for Megalodon right now. The score to beat is Scooby-Doo with 8.966. And the score for Megalodon is 8.488. That puts him in second place.
These technical moves are what have made Monster Jam a worldwide phenomenon. We love freestyle and we love being here in Tucson, Arizona. Tucson, you are our very last event here before we all have to go home. So we want to make sure that we get to spend as much time with you as possible here. Don't forget to go over to judgeszone.com, lock in those scores for Travis Mowery and Rockwell R.E.D. He is a overall event champion winner this weekend, not once, but twice.
The score for Rockwell R.E.D. is 7.779. That puts him in third place. It's Brandon Vinson and Gravedigger.
You just saw that mean black and green. Scoring is now open, Monster Jam fans. 20 seconds to lock in those scores. Don't give up on us now. Brandon just showed you an incredible freestyle performance there. Take a look at that replay as you see him whipping around the track. He even gave you some donuts there at the end.
That's right, a great way to finish off the freestyle competition. Ladies and gentlemen, just a few seconds left to lock in those scores. Once we find out your winner for this competition, we are going to announce your overall event champion. It can be anyone at this point, ladies and gentlemen, but it's all up to you because you hold the power in your hands. Don't forget, no other sport allows you, the fans, to provide the official score for the competitors competing in every competition. The score to beat is Scooby-Doo with 8.966. And the score for Gravedigger is 8.955. That puts her in second place, which means your winner of the freestyle competition is, by 0.0011 points, is Myranda Cozad and Scooby-Doo. Congratulations to Myranda Cozad and Scooby-Doo, winning her second freestyle win of the series. But wasn't enough to take home the win for the overall event championship.
Let's take a look at the BKT overall event points with 7 points in racing, 8 points in the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge, earning 8 in the donut competition, and earning 7 here in freestyle with a total of 30 out of 32 points. Your overall event champion is Brandon Vinson. Incredible! Gravedigger. This is Brandon's second overall event champion win this weekend here in Tucson, Arizona. This is his first time here in Tucson. Give him a warm welcome as he rides on Bodyguard Section. He's currently your series points leader here on Arena Championship Series West with over 900 points this season.
Congratulations to Brandon Vinson and a Gravedigger. Like Lindsay said, this is his first time ever competing in Tucson, and now he took home an overall event win. How was it, man?
Man, you know what? I've never been here before in Tucson. You fans were electrifying all weekend long, and especially this last event. I can't thank you guys enough for supporting me, supporting this Gravedigger team, and supporting MonsterJam. We love you guys, man. This win is for you.
You are the face of Gravedigger. These fans submitted their scores for you. It's all about the crew in the back. They've been working hard all weekend on this truck. What do you want to say to them? Especially this guy right here, Blinky.
Man, I can't thank the crew enough. Everybody involved, the dirt crew, my crew, keeping the trucks together to come out here so I can lay it on the line and pull it down for you guys, man. We're having fun. We're celebrating 40 years of Gravedigger, and I'm proud to represent Gravedigger for you fans. Thank you guys so much. But I got one other thing. Tucson, Arizona, welcome to the graveyard!